So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So in this video we are going to talk about how you can do the hard surface modeling using the Blender. So here you can see guys, I have one hard surface model which is I have made in Blender. Okay, and I will show you also some tips and tricks how you can do the hard surface modeling in an easy and fastest way. So before starting the tutorial guys, I just want to show you the render view. Okay, and I will also talk about how you can get these smooth edges also. Here you can see, just want to show you the render view, how it's look like in the render view. So if I will switch my the rendering view, so here you can see, so that is the final output. Okay, so right now you can't see the glow in some parts, so for that you can go to the compositing setting, and after that you have to add the glare node and you will get the glow. And if you want to know about the more this step, so you can see my that video. I have already explained very much about the how you can add the glow in the cycles. Okay, so you can go and check it out this video. I will put the link into the I button, you can see from there. Okay, this is the render view, and if I will show in something which I have done in Photoshop, so here you can see that is the final render. Okay, and I did some color corrections and I add some glow which is I add from the compositing setting. Okay, so that is the final output, and now let's start the tutorial. Okay, so guys, first of all I just want to show you something. So here you can see, if I will turn this overlay view, so here you can see guys, if I will go to the edit mode, so you will find I have just make only one part here. Okay, and I have used the mirror modifier. If I will show you here, so these are my modifier section, basically modifier stack. So I use the three stack of modifier of mirror, and I use a bevel modifier. Here you can see that is the without bevel modifier, and that is the with bevel modifier. If I will show here, and if I will turn off the mirrors, so here you can see that is the basically mirror. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how you can do the exactly that kind of hard surface modeling in the Blender. So first of all I'm just going to switch all the mirrors, and I'm just going to hide this part for a while, and I'm just going to hide also those lights because we don't need right now. Okay, and camera as well. That's it, I think that is fine, and I'm just going to keep it that part beside so we can see, and then I will show you how you can make the exactly like this. So for making this model, so first of all I'm just going to add one cube here like this, and after that I'm just going to stretch it like that, and here you can see something like this. Okay, I think that is enough, that is fine. Okay, and after the adding the scale, you have to just apply the scale pressing the Ctrl A. Okay, because if you not apply the scale, so when you try to add a bevel on that object, it will not add properly. So I will show you. So right now if I will try to add a bevel, here you can see, so it's adding very perfectly. Okay, it's sliding the edge and it dividing the edge very nicely. But if I will do some scales like that, and now I will try to scale it, so here you can see we have not a proper edge. Okay, so we don't have a proper space between the edges. Okay, so that's why I told you have to just after the scaling you have to just apply the scale, so that bevel part also work very nicely. Then after that I'm just going to edit mode and just bevel those part. Okay, something like that. Okay, so now we have that shape here. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to add one edge loop in between that, and go to the top view and enable my X-ray mode, and just select those edges, those vertices, and just delete it like that. And after that you have to just go to your modifier stack and add the mirror modifier, and just change the axis to Y, and make sure you enable that clipping. Okay, it will be very helpful for you. So now I'm just going to my edit mode again, and I'm just going to add some edge loop here. So like that 5, I think 5 is enough. Yeah, then I will add some edge loop here also. So here I'm adding the 4. I think 4 is enough. I think 5 is fine. Yeah. Okay, so now what I will do, I'm just going to top view, and after that I will select that edges, pressing the control, just select one edge, pressing the shift, after that pressing the control, so you will select the all edges like that. This is fine. Now I'm just going to split those edges, going to bevel basically, and making, so I'm just making that top part here, you can see. Okay, and just to bevel again, I think that is enough. Then pressing the 3 for going to face mode and do extrude inside, something like that. It is fine now. So now before going to the further editing, I'm just going to add a bevel. Okay, so for that I have already added a bevel in the quick assign menu. So I'm just pressing the Q. I'm just pressing the Q, and here you can see we have a bevel. So I'm just adjusting the bevel from here. So I think that is fine. That is fine. Okay, so now I'm just going to the top view and go to the knife tool, and I'm just going to cut those edges. Okay, just like this, and pressing the enter. Same I will do here, something like that. And after that I'm just going to select those faces, then pressing the I, doing the insert. So first of all I'm just going to select those edges and just press the E for extrude and do inside extrude like that. Then after that I'm just going to delete that part also. Okay, that part, because we will add the mirror also here. Going to delete those vertices. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I'm just going to add the one edge loop here also, and going to delete that bottom part as well. Okay, so we can apply the mirror here also. So I'm just going to apply, so you will see here how I'm applying. So just copy that mirror from here, just pressing the copy button, and just change the direction. Here you can see something like that, and after that just copy one more time and just collapse those mirror and just change the direction, something like that. Okay, and after that just collapse it. So now we have to just edit only one part, and after that all the parts will be updated throughout only one mesh. So now I'm just going to select those faces, pressing the shift, something like that. Okay, then I press the I for insert, and do extrude like this, and here you can see it's looking almost fine. We have to do extrude again. Yes, something like that. It is looking fine. Now I will just do a insert again, and right now I will do the extrude outside, something like that. So here you can see we have a great shape here, and it's looking fine. Okay, and we have to just do edit only one part of that mesh, and other 3 part will be automatic updated because we use the mirror modifier. Okay, and after that we will use the same trick here also, just to insert like this, and after that select that face and do shift R. It will automatically repeat the command, whatever command we have used before faces, like this. Then select those middle faces and do again extrude, something like this. And here you can see we have a perfect shape here. If I will show here we have also, and here we have also. So now we are going to do make that triangle part here. So for that I will just do insert like this, then I will do extrude inside, something like that. Then I will do insert again, then I will do insert outs and then extrude outside. Okay, but little bit, not too much. Okay, you can see the another view also. Yeah, then do insert also, and right now you have to just extrude inside. You have to just create some complicated shapes which look good like this. So here you can see we have some beautiful shape here and which is looking cool. And if you want to do more insert, you can do and more, and you can make some complicated shape here also, like doing insert again, and if you want to insert again outside, something like that. So it depends on you how much complicated you want to show your shapes, but it in the final, in the end, it should look good. That's it. Okay, yeah, I think that is also fine. Okay, then we will create some triangle like this. Okay, that shape we will make, and I will show you how I make this. So first of all, you have to just go to the vertex mode, and here you have to select the knife tool and just cut those part like this. Okay, something like that. Okay, and same thing you have to do here. I know this is little boring thing to do, but in the end you will get the better result. To adding some extra edges, you will get some cool effect and better result also. Okay, and that's why I have used the mirror, because we don't need to do same thing twice and thrice. Okay, so right now we have to just select the some triangles. Okay, something like that, and after that do insert once like this. Okay, and now you have to just make sure you enable that individual origin and just do extrude inside, something like that. And here you can see you will find some beautiful effect here. Okay, and something like that. Okay, so that's how you can make that kind of pattern. Here you can see I already make it. Okay, and you can edit after that also. Okay, if you want to add same effect here also, you can do just insert. Okay, and you can do extrude inside or outside, something like that. Okay, then after that we will add some detailing also here. So here you can see we add some extra detailing here. So how I did this, so I'm just going to show you. So first of all, I'm just going to here and select that edge, just to right click and do subdivide, and you can subdivide almost 20 times. So you will find something like that, but I think that is too much. We have to do only 10 times. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then after that you have to just select the some faces like this, and then you have to do extrude inside like that. Okay, so here you can see we have a pretty much extrude inside. I think we have to do it again like this. I think that is fine. Okay, and after that I'm just going to hide the bevel for a while, because we have to select the some edges from here. So pressing the 2 and select those edges. So how we can select it, here you can see I'm just going to select the only corners edges. So here you can see we have to select all the edges. Okay, corner edges. So now I'm just going to do bevel. So for that I will press Ctrl B, and we will find something like that. You have to scroll your middle click, and you will add some edges in between here. So here you can see I think that is enough. So now I'm just going to leave it here. So after that I will enable my bevel. So here you can see we have a perfect round shape here, and it's looking fine. So these are some tips you can use working with a hard surface modeling. Okay, it's help to you, and here you can see it's looking very nice shape here. Okay, and for here I will make some cage here. So I'm just going to pressing the P for the separate edge, something like that. So now we have a separate edge, and so here you can see we have a separate that part, and so we have to do unhide everything except that. So I'm just going to unhide it. So here you can see we have that part only. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to disable the all mirrors. Okay, so here you can see we have that part only now. So now I'm just going to subdivide it. So I just did subdivide 20 times, something like that. So after that I'm just going to enable the wireframe and go to the decimate modifier section and click on the unsubdivide and increase the iteration value 1. So here you can see we will find something like a case. Okay, and we have to just apply that modifier. If you don't want to apply it's okay. Okay, then after that you have to just click on the wireframe modifier. So you will get something like that, and you have to just click on the relative thickness. So you will find some little thickness. Okay, so you can increase from here. So it's looking fine. Okay, so now I'm just going to unhide everything. So here you can see we have a cage part here, and I'm just going to disable the wireframe. So we have some cage here. Just enable the all mirrors modifier, but here you can see we can see through easily from this cage. So we don't want to see the inside part. So for that you have to click on the, this is called replace original. So you have a cage also, and you have a that background plane as well. Now it's looking fine. Okay, so now we will add some other detail also. So for that you can click on those part and do extrude, something like that. Okay, and after that do extrude again, and right now you have to just scale it. Okay, and do extrude once more, and now just do little bit extrude and just scale it. So here you can see we have something which is looking cool, and if you want to add some detailing here as well, so you can add it. So for that you have to just do insert. Okay, something like that. And right now here you can see we don't have a straight edges, so we have to do straight edge first of all. So for doing this straight edge, just select those edges and go to the scale option and just scale it and do the 0, something like that, and same thing here, and do the 0, and just do shift R, and from here you can do like that, click on the 0 like this. So now we have some equal shapes here. So now we can extrude it inside little bit like that. So that's how you can create some cool detailing. Okay, and if you want to do some other details, so like this, if you want to insert only that part, okay, just insert it and just to extrude upside, so you will get some that kind of effect. You can add any kind of detailings, something like that. Okay, and so that's how you can make any kind of hard surface modeling using the Blender. And I got lots of requests from you guys. I created one poll on my community section, and 50% people told we need a hard surface modeling tutorial. So I thought why should not make a tutorial on hard surface modeling. So here we go guys, here you can see. So that's how you can do hard surface modeling using the Blender. And if you want to add some detailing, so you can add also something like that. You can insert it that part, just to inside like this. Okay, so here you can see we have some little detail here. Now after that you can just insert again. Okay, just extrude it outside. So here you can see, so we can do anything. Okay, and the main important thing, you have to just work on the one side of part of model, and other side of part will be updated automatically. So, and if I show you here, so I'm just going to unhide everything, okay, the lights and the everything here, and if I will turn the my camera view, this is the rendering mode. So I have used the normal nodes here. I just want to show you. So this is basically a principal BSDF, and I just add a 0.1% metallic, and I increase the specular value and add decrease a little bit roughness, okay. And for the background I use some after that I add the normal map also. So if I will turn on the rendering mode, so here you can see we have some scratches here. So if I will show you here, so here you can see we have some dirt here. So for that I use the normals map, and I add the roughness node also to creating that kind of roughness, okay, and adding the glow on that model. So I have already made a tutorial on it, so you can see on my YouTube channel. And for the iron part I have used only a simple node. It's create I just add a principal BSDF and increase the metallic value and add the noise texture on the roughness node. So we have some kind of a little bit roughness on that iron part also. And for the glow I use the emission, and after that I go to the compositing section and add the glow on it, okay. So that's how guys you can make the hard surface modeling using the Blender. So thanks for watching this tutorial guys. If you learned something in this video, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe my channel. Also, if you have any queries, if you have any suggestion, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely reply your comment. So bye bye, take care and stay home.